Organizations are faced with a difficult challenge, concentrating on the core business while identifying and managing technology cost and
Integrating client-server technology is a must, but it's an enormously complex endeavor.
And I don't know what the solution is. We're searching for ways to get a handle on it, but there are so many options.
In the complex world of information technology, we're confronted with questions and challenges. You hope you can find the right solutions with a partner whose services continue to evolve. Comdisco offers solutions. Solutions to reduce technology cost and risk. Solutions based on expertise and independence. Solutions built on partnerships. Relationships we've built with thousands of customers. Like the Dow Chemical Company, one of the world's largest manufacturers and suppliers of more than 2,000 products, including chemicals, plastics, and energy and consumer specialties.
The thing that impressed me about Comdisco was that, first of all, they took the time to really listen to our needs and to understand our needs. Then they went back and developed a methodology and a process in addition to an equipment configuration that would meet those needs, and then did a little, got out of the box in terms of their thinking and came back with a proposal that would allow us to accomplish those objectives in the most effective manner.
Well, there's no pat solutions because there just aren't any at this level. As we deal with the changing environment, our customers have all kinds of new issues that they're dealing with. And so one of the principal deliverables that Comdisco has is we go in and understand the issues. There are technical issues to deal with, market issues to deal with, financial issues to deal with. The deliverable is we have a well thought out solution that explores all the alternatives, that is vendor neutral, so when the customer finally does make a decision, it's in his best interest.
Comdisco really brought to us a proposal that was unique in the fact that allowed us to maintain control of the decision making, but got us out of the business of trying to maintain the hardware and have to worry about when we needed additional hardware and things like that. Comdisco now manages the decision of what type of equipment to bring in and when. We manage our demand for additional power, and we work together to make the correct mix of products in the Dow facility.
In helping customers obtain that correct mix of products, Comdisco has acquired nearly $9 billion of diverse equipment over the past 5 years, managed by a unique team of experts working in our trade center.
Comdisco's Trade Center, we're responsible for buying, selling, and leasing equipment. We are the people that know exactly what's going on in a market. We know what equipment is available to purchase or sell at any given time. The traders will oftentimes tell the users exactly when would be the right time to buy a particular piece of equipment, knowing what's happening in markets, that markets are fluctuating. In addition, they will oftentimes make recommendations as to the type of equipment, whether or not the equipment is appropriate for their needs.
As the world's largest independent lessor and remarketer of high-tech assets, Comdisco's multi-billion-dollar portfolio of new and refurbished equipment includes more than 4,000 mainframe and mid-range systems, 30,000 disk drives, 300,000 PCs and workstations, 125,000 terminals and modems, as well as peripherals, satellite earth stations, and CAD/CAM, point-of-sale, PBX, and telecom equipment. Because of today's heterogeneous technology market, Comdisco's vendor independence is a key benefit to customers that require equipment from a variety of manufacturers. In recent years, most organizations have implemented distributed computing at the departmental level, creating costly and inefficient islands of information that don't always serve overall business objectives. Companies need enterprise-wide solutions to address the challenge of moving to a client-server environment. Comdisco meets that challenge with our systems integration services. One customer, the Options Clearing Corporation, turned to Comdisco when its CIO recognized the need for systems integration solutions, but wanted to maintain internal control and flexibility.
Our systems have grown over the years, a period of 10 years. We're disparate efforts. And we really needed some expertise brought in to evaluate how these could be properly pulled together. So we needed some leadership in doing that, and we needed some technical expertise that we didn't have in order to choose the right platform to put these applications on. And we recognize that another benefit of having somebody like Comdisco come in with that kind of expertise is the ability for our people to learn from them, so that we end up with a stronger cadre of folks that can carry on after the project's been completed.
With the rapid growth of distributed computing, organizations are attempting to reduce costs, increase control, and improve productivity. Comdisco's desktop asset management services address the complete life cycle of technology management, from planning and procurement to inventory tracking, operational support, and asset disposal. Customers like Zurich American Insurance manage this lifecycle process with the help of Class. This sophisticated software enables users to identify, order, and track their high-tech equipment while helping them control costs and improve productivity. As dependence on technology continuously increases, the need for business continuity planning and solutions is more critical than ever, not only for the data center, but for the desktop, for telephone systems, for networks. Comdisco is the world's largest and most experienced provider of business continuity services. When disaster struck, that experience was critical for Fiduciary Trust, a global investment firm.
Bombing at New York's World Trade Center leads to total evacuation today. The Twin Towers are shut down indefinitely.
We had for quite a number of years worked up an emergency plan for just this kind of an experience. So we were pretty well prepared when this happened. Our business went on without an interruption. And I think that it was a combination of two things. One, that we had worked out a crisis plan, and that two, we had a partnership with Comdisco and backup with the computer systems so that we could get our data onto your computers and running the next day and operate our accounts.
In today's world, almost every job in an organization is dependent on technology working and continuing to work at all times. Our services, disaster recovery services, enable a customer to recreate the flow of information, all types of information. And with the proliferation of technology, there's more and more potential breakpoints. So our staff, our consultants, and our operations staff work with the customer to identify what those breakpoints can be, how to prevent those from failing in the first place, and if one or several do fail, whether it's man-made, human error, or anything else, how to recreate that flow of information and keep that company in business.
Supporting customers worldwide recover during more than 200 business interruptions, from fires to floods, earthquakes to equipment failures, hurricanes to power outages. Comdisco has the most experience in the industry in providing disaster recovery solutions. And representing an important step in our growth and technology initiatives is Comdisco's Project 2000. This $200 million investment through the year 2000 serves our customers' evolving business continuity needs across all platforms. We also offer professional services, where our expertise in business continuity supports our customers' disaster recovery decision-making and implementation processes. We've also invested in software tools to help customers like Baxter Healthcare Corporation, which relies on Comdisco's Compass program to plan for any disruption. And because we analyze the needs of the marketplace and our customers across different industries, Comdisco has responded with such offerings as our Medical Equipment Group, which provides technology lifecycle management services for clinical and diagnostic imaging systems, equipment for the healthcare, pharmaceutical, research, and biotechnology industries offered through our Laboratory and Scientific Group, and our Electronics Group, which offers asset management, leasing, and financing of new and used manufacturing, testing, and assembly equipment for the semiconductor industry. We're helping thousands of customers throughout the world with their high-tech needs, with Comdisco locations in Europe, North America, and the Pacific Rim. Nearly a quarter of our business comes from outside the U.S. From the relationships we maintain with customers worldwide, we receive valuable feedback that keeps us in touch with strategic and tactical issues, while helping us understand current market conditions, so we can continue to improve our services and develop new products. One powerful tool we offer is the Global Master Rental Agreement, or GMRA. This agreement provides multinational corporations centralized control over the cost and use of their high-tech assets.
The GMRA was in response to that request by many of our international users to have some means of controlling assets that are now spread throughout the world. And it is unique in that it offers customers the opportunity to lease all types of equipment, all manufacturers in virtually every country in the world.
Comdisco strives for solutions based on what's best for the customer. Because of this, many of our relationships are considered partnerships.
We have really a terrific working relationship with the people at Comdisco. So we feel that the relationship that we have with Comdisco is much more a partnership than, I would say, a typical vendor relationship. We have the confidence that when we get into a situation that we're going to both be pulling on the rope the same way.
For one worldwide freight forwarding company, Burlington Air Express, our partnership has been a cornerstone in meeting their needs in the past, present, and continuing into the future.
Technology is changing very rapidly, and it's very, very difficult for people to manage their technology assets. Comdisco is really trying to provide Burlington with solutions to its business problems. And we certainly see Comdisco being a key ingredient to providing us with that kind of support throughout the future.
We've always attempted to go where the customer is going. We have great relationships, we have financial ability, and we bring the extra of neutrality. So in the future, we have to be nimble, we have to be flexible, we have to know what customer demands are and where they're going. So it's hard to predict where that's going to take us, but we're going to make sure we continue to listen to the customer.
Nobody can promise easy answers, but we can promise commitment, expertise, and a partnership among professionals. Solutions for reducing technology cost and risk. Comdisco.